Okay, this video is kind of just for funsies. I already did one video, but I wanted to do another one because I like it. I'm about a pot and a half of coffee in already, so I figured why not. A couple funny things just happened to me and I just wanted to share. So again, this video is just for fun and not really a big deal. So, check out, by the way, giant cup of coffee. Moving up in the world. So funny thing that happened, number one, because it's the freshest in my brain. I just got kicked out of the Wheel of Time Facebook page group called Screw You All, I Love the Wheel of Time. Here's how it happened. Now, keep in mind as I'm explaining this to you that the group is called Screw You All, I Love the Wheel of Time. Here's what happened. Somebody posted a huge spoiler about who died in the very last book of the Wheel of Time, and there are, I think, 14 books. So if you're anywhere in the middle of the series, that completely just ruins everything. And I'll rant about spoilers probably at a different point, but seriously, like, to let somebody know who dies at the end of a 14-book series is really just kind of a low blow. So whoever it was like, oh shoot, I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to. But I mean, once it's ruined, and that it is what it is. But so it became a different argument because there's a post that says, and it's from the admins, that spoilers are allowed now in the group because the series is fully published and you shouldn't be a part of the group if you don't want it spoiled. And I came in with like a couple paragraphs saying, you know, there are going to be new fans all the time. Someone's going to come in screaming in here after like book 3 wanting to join the group because they're going to be like, fuck yeah, I love the Wheel of Time. And they're going to join the group and see a spoiler and quit reading because it's going to ruin everything. And so I was saying, you know, it's our responsibility as fans of this fandom and yours as admins to try to do your best to make sure that this doesn't happen. And, you know, that was pretty well received generally, except that one of the admins came in and told me, don't swear or your post will be removed. We made the decision as admins a while back that you can swear in Wheel of Time terms and that's it. Like blood and bloody ashes and mother's milk in a cup. Which is cute and all, but like, seriously? Like, no swearing? Where does it say this? Because it doesn't. It doesn't say that anywhere, or at least not that I'm aware. I asked them to point it out for me, and they wouldn't. You can see how this is kind of getting snarky and passive aggressive already. It's kind of my thing. But yeah, so they didn't point it out to me, and I was like, well, show me where it is, because if you're trying to tell me not to swear, that kind of reminds me of being in middle school, and I'd rather just leave. I mean, I've been a member of this group for like 8 years, but it's whatever. You're not the only fan page. I don't need to be here, and so they kicked me out. I was like, your group is called Screw You All, I Love the Wheel of Time, and I can't swear? And they were like, screw isn't a swear. I was like, no, it's not, technically, but you're kind of encouraging us to be crass. And they're like, well, crassness, you can be as crass as you want as long as you use the Wheel of Time swears. And I'm like, alright. Anyway, they kicked me out. I just think it's really funny, so I thought I'd share. Second thing was, I wanted to talk about, well, while we're at it, spoilers. I hate spoilers. I think spoilers are fucking evil. If you want to spoil something for you, you're an asshole, period. Like, it's just a mean thing to do. And I understand, you know, if you're going to be out on the internet, things might accidentally be spoiled if you stumble on something. But don't do it on purpose, man. Don't be in a fan page and be like, yeah, this is who died and this is how it ended. Keep in mind that there are going to be new people to your fandom all the time. I didn't even come into the Wheel of Time until book 8 had already been published. You know, I barely started it when book 8 started, so if someone had told me something that happened in book 8 when I was reading book 3, I'd have been upset. Here's my feeling on spoilers, and this is why I think that they're awful. And you're welcome to have your own opinion, that's fine. But for me, as somebody who writes, as an artist, because you're an artist no matter what form of art you're doing, music, art itself, writing. As an artist who is trying to create an overall effect, from beginning to end with a story, there are things that the author puts in there that are super important at the time that they appear. So if I'm trying to hide little nuggets of beauty in the beginning that I'm hoping eventually you'll pick up on and figure things out for yourself, for that to just be explicitly told to you, to me, ruins all of the work I've put into it. And I feel the same way about all the other authors. If George R. R. Martin is trying to weave in these tiny pieces of prophecy, or hide little nuggets here and there, so that you can find them later, and you ruin that for somebody, you've basically just taken a bucket of red paint to the Mona Lisa. You've just ruined it. And it's just a really mean thing to do, both to the author who has done this and to the fan who's trying to enjoy it. Now, if you're a fan who likes spoilers, number one, that's stupid, but whatever, it's your enjoyment of it. But when you're talking about trying to create an overall effect of the whole story or of the piece of artwork, it is meant to be enjoyed as it has been created. And that's from beginning to end. This is what you're supposed to know at each particular point, period. For you to like not enjoy it that way, I think is incredibly disrespectful to the fan that you're ruining it for and to the author. Off the soapbox, I'm done. Final thing that I'm just going to say in this video is a message to all of you people who are readers more than writers. And it has to do with appreciation. If you are reading something and you really enjoy it, and this is, you know, basically my experience with it is on fanfiction, if I've put a lot of work into writing something and you've enjoyed it, please tell me. I put a lot of time, a lot of time into crafting a story. And if it's working for you, I want to know that it's working. I want to know why it's working. If you hate it, let me know. I want to know why it's not working. I want to know what I've done well and what I haven't done well. What's working for you, what's not working for you. If something is confusing, if I've left something out, anything. For you to even comment a smiley face lets me know that I've reached you in some way. And it honestly, it'll make my entire day. When I come in, let's see, just to give you an example. The other day I posted a chapter in my fanfiction Forever that I've been working on. I mentioned it before. The next day I had 7 messages and more than 30 hits to that story alone. That just makes my whole day. And when some of the comments are like, oh, you're breaking my heart. Oh, I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Oh, this is going so bad. And my response is, I'm glad someone is here talking about this with me. I really just want to hug you and pat your head and tell you it's not going to be okay, but it's going to be okay. You know, it's like, otherwise I feel like I'm talking to myself, and that's not fun at all. And then the next time that I posted a chapter, I think I got 4 hits the entire day. And not a single comment. And what I end up doing the whole time is clicking the refresh button all day. I'm like, where are my readers at? When are they going to show up and comment? When are they going to read the new chapter? And I sit here just intently watching my stats page not move. Don't be that guy. And so basically, if you find a piece of artwork that you enjoy, say something. Anything, because if you were an artist, you would understand that every little bit that you put out there, it's amazing. Actually, Frankie had something posted on her page the other day that it was some sort of picture, and it said, you know, when you buy a piece of artwork, you're not just buying like a picture to look at. You're buying like life's work of all that time of practicing and learning and making mistakes and all of the effort and heartache and time that goes into it. You know, we try really, really hard to create something for your entertainment. Let us know that you're entertained, or else we failed. So, these are my messages for you today. I figured it'd be kind of a fun little bonus to get away from all the serious business and talk about what it's like to just be the person behind the pen. It's more than just writing you a story. It's about crafting an experience. And we want to know that there is an experience that is working, or if it's not, why it's working, and that it's enjoyed exactly as we've intended it to. So, that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.